Hello, hello, testing, testing, mic check 1, 2. Is this thing on? Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be talking about 5 different microphones that are used in the filmmaking world. The first of them is the shotgun microphone. Now the shotgun microphone is very unique in that it is a directional microphone. And what does that mean exactly? It means that most of the sound that it records is going to come from directly in front of the microphone. It's built so that it tries to eliminate all the sounds coming in from the side and sometimes from the back. There are many brands out there who manufacture different shotgun microphones. The best is up to your liking. Usually you find shotgun microphones either attached onto DSLR cameras so that they're facing the same way the lens is facing, so that whatever is in frame picks up the most sound. But most likely you'll see a shotgun mic always used on movie sets, right? This is the guy who has the big pole above his head. That's called a boom pole. And at the end of it is the shotgun, which is facing, the actors or, for the dialogue scene or whatever else is taking place. And one accessory that is, I think, essential when using a shotgun microphone is having something called a dead cat attached to it. No animals were harmed in the making of these products. But basically a dead cat is a windscreen to help eliminate any wind noise coming into the microphone while it is recording. So that's the shotgun microphone. The next microphone I'd like to talk about is the lavalier mic. Now, what is a lavalier mic? This actually is a lavalier mic. It's a omnidirectional microphone, which means that it picks up sound from all directions. They're usually small, and you can find them sometimes really cheap, sometimes really expensive. Most practical uses is that, it'd be an interview style. Sometimes you'll actually find it on movie sets, but they would be hidden by using some kind of cloth or some kind of mechanism tucked underneath the costume or wardrobe of the actors, and sometimes you won't be able to notice that it's even there. But that's like if you're doing long distance shots and you still need to get clean sound, but you don't want to have the boom operator in the shot, obviously. So then you always have to have a lavalier mic hooked up wirelessly, that is. Speaking of which, the next type of microphones I'd like to talk about are the wireless mics. Most of the time they're going to be lavalier mics. Other times they're going to be handheld, which is mainly used for stage purposes, right? It gives the person a freedom to walk around and about without having to hold the microphone, or if they are holding the microphone, it just gives them leeway to walk around and not trip over wires or anything like that. It's very practical, and most of the time you'll find it, like I mentioned, if it's a long shot in a movie set where you don't want to see the audio recorder or the boom operator, you have a lavalier mic hooked up to the actor, and it's wirelessly transmitting the sound into the receiver, either into the camera or into the audio recorder. That's the next video, by the way. The next type of microphone are the wired microphones. These obviously have a wired connection going from the microphone either straight into the camera or the audio recorder. Sometimes I like to use these just because it's a direct connection. You don't have to rely on batteries. You don't have to worry about if the audio is going to get cut off at any point. It's just one less thing to worry about. It's much more guaranteed that you have clean sound with a wired mic. And lastly, the type of microphone I like to talk about are the built-in microphones. Most cameras have their microphones that are built into the camera, into the body, so you don't have to have additional accessories or microphones to spend on. But I would suggest that if you want to have cleaner sound, if you want to have better sound, then go ahead and use additional microphones, whether it be a shotgun mic, whether it be a wireless lavalier mic, whatever is in your budget. In the microphone world, there are 2 common connections. The 3.5 millimeter jack, also the headphone jack, right? It's just that little pin that you just stick into your camera. Sometimes they're 2.5 millimeter, but that's if they're really specific. The other type of connection, which is used on like heavy industry types or even the higher end professional grade cameras, are the XLR input. XLR, I have no idea what it stands for, Google it, but it's usually a 3-prong type of connection that goes directly into your camera if you have that kind of connectivity, or most of the time into your separate audio recorder. Well, that's it for microphones. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and be sure to check out the rest of the playlist to make sure you didn't miss any episodes. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.